Let's do a self inquiry meditation on experience is an illusion. We will use some fragrant cut fruit for this self inquiry. Sit comfortably and keep the fruit in front of you. Allow the eyes of the waker to close. Stay beyond the waker as the witness of the waker. Allow the witness to dissolve and disappear. Abide as the alive, empty stillness of nothingness, nobodiness. Nobodiness and nothingness is your actual reality. Do you see that it is your true nature? Is there a realization that nothingness cannot be an experience? Nobodiness is not an experience. In fact, the absence of experience is itself nothingness and nobodiness. Nothingness and nobodiness is in fact the background of the idea of experience. Abide as that background of nobodiness and nothingness. Silent, still, alive emptiness. Notice the illusory I pop out of the emptiness. I is simply a thought. It is the I thought. The I thought is born of nobodiness and nothingness. That which is born of nobodiness and nothingness is itself no thing, nobody. Fearful of its own truth, the I pretends to be somebody. In order to escape from the truth of nobodiness, it pretends to be somebody. To prove its false somebodyness, it projects a thought, a feeling, a sensation, or a perception. For example, the thought could be, I smell. Do you notice that first the I thought arose? It was followed by the thought, I smell, and it was finally followed by the thought, I smell the fruit. Did you notice the sequence of the three? In an attempt to prove its somebodyness, the I thought triggers a sequence of perception, sensation, thought, and feeling. The story created by perception, sensation, thought, and feeling keeps the I busy, occupied. It finds an escape from the reality of nothingness and nobodiness. Do you see that this implies that not only is the I simply a thought, but all of its projection is also but a thought. The sense of smell is also a thought. The object of smell is also simply a thought. The object called the fruit, the odor of the fruit, the sense organ that is smelling the fruit, and the eye that is claiming to be the smeller of the fruit are all simply thoughts. Are you able to see that the fruit cannot be separated from the odor? The odor cannot be separated from the sense of smell. The sense of smell cannot be separated from the eye that claims to be the smeller. This implies that the object called fruit, the sense of smell, the odor of the fruit, and the eye must all exist at the same level, at the same location. The eye is a mental phenomena. The sense of smell of the eye is also a mental phenomena. Hence, the fruit and its odor must also be simply mental phenomena. We know that we could be smelling the same fruit even in dreams. Hence, it is proved that senses are not at the physical level but at the mental level. And whatever is in the mind is only thought. The I that is claiming to be the smeller is a thought. The sense of smell is simply a thought. The object of the sense of smell is also simply thought. thought is simply knowledge, not an experience. We just recognized that the object of senses called the fruit is a thought. There is only the knowledge of the fruit. There is no fruit there. A thought is simply knowledge, not an experience. Hence, we come to the conclusion that an object cannot be an experience. Hence, the fruit cannot be experienced. Just like a dream world is only knowledge, not an experience, could this waking world be only knowledge and not an experience? Let's dive deeper into this. If we agree that just like the dream world, the waking world is also simply knowledge and not an experience, then we must also dive deeper into the question: if I do not experience something, can I claim that it truly exists? How can that which is non experienceable exist? It must be non existent. So the question is, does the waking world exist? If the I is a thought, its projection of the waking world is simply thought. If a thought exists only at the mental level, and that which exists only at the mental level as a thought cannot be an object existing in an external physical world, And if an object is not existing in an external physical world, it cannot be experienced ever. Then that which is not experienced ever, can it be said to be existent? Dive deeper into this. Does the waking world exist? Do objects made of matter exist independently of my awareness? If an object is not separate from the I thought, if it exists at the same level as the I thought, then it is nothing but a mental phenomena. And a mental phenomena, like a thought, is not experienced ever. So there is only the knowledge of an object. There is no existing object out there. An object is only an illusion of experience, not an experience in itself. Because an object does not exist. Experience is only an illusion. Experience is only an illusion. Experience is only an illusion. There are no objects of experience. There is no world of experience. There is only the thought of an object. There is only the thought of a world. A thought is simply knowledge, not an experience. The fruit that you are smelling is only knowledge, not an experience. Allow the eyes of the waker to open and see the fruit. An object of sight cannot be an experience. Are you able to recognize the fruit only as a thought, only as knowledge of a fruit, not an experience of an object separate from you? If an object cannot be experienced ever, can you claim that it is existent? Are you able to see this? Perception of sight of the fruit as simply an illusion, dive into silent inquiry. Does the fruit exist? Does the fruit exist? Does the fruit exist?